Alright, hello everyone. This is Rich, and I am doing a DVD update for, what is it, November 17th, 2009. My part 1. It'll probably be two parts in this one, buddy. Alright, so let's start off. I'll do a quick VHS rip. This is a movie that I did a review for. This is the second worst movie that I own. I took it to VHS to DVD, so its memory will live on. Nukie. Terrible alien movie. If you want to know more about it, go watch my review on it. It's two-parter. Terrible alien movie. Never watch it, ever. Unless you're hardcore like me and have no life. Next is a sequel to one of my favorite bad movies. I'd say it's in my top 20 of favorite bad movies. It's the sequel to Turkish Star Wars. I don't know how to say this in Turkish, but it translates to the son of the man who saved the world, because the original title for Turkish Star Wars was The Man Who Saved the World. It's alright. I watched about 80% of it before I fell asleep the other night. It actually it's nothing like the original Turkish Star Wars. It's actually a lot like that old Nick Show Space Cases, more than it is about actual Turkish Star Wars. And I was very sad to see that there was no Indiana Jones soundtrack for every action scene in here. And the main guy in here, right here, the guy from the first one, he's like barely in it. For almost all the time that I watched it, he was only in the beginning of it, almost like on an enlightened hilltop, like just practicing martial arts like in the first movie. And that was it. It wasn't that thrilling. But it's interesting, but it tries to be Star Wars in some scenes. There's actually like a lightsaber battle, but as I said, it goes to the same line of like Space Cases, which is not good. It's more for children than it is for like semi-adults or adult themed like the original Star Wars, Turkish Star Wars was. Let's see. I'm gonna go with this one. I believe the YouTube username that recommended me this was Slaughter123. If I get that wrong, I'll correct it in the sidebar. He recommended this movie to me. Now, I kind of didn't like it, but I kind of did. It's a slasher movie from 1983, I guess I could say, called Terror on Tour. Not available on DVD, at least as of yet. It was interesting. It's like a kind of like a Kiss-esque type band, kind of coming up in the world as far as music goes, and there's like every time they have like a party after a big concert, people are getting murdered, and they're wearing the same costuming as the guys here. You kind of see them on the back, kinda, sorta. They look like clowns with afros, and capes. So it's really trying to be Kiss, and they do all this like gore stuff on the stage. It's an alright slasher, but it's nothing that I thought was that great. If I had to rate it, it'd be like maybe a 5 out of 10. I do thank Slaughter123 for recommending this. I mean, it's not a bad movie, but it's definitely the best slasher. I'm saving this terrible movie for the last one. Next one. Great fucking movie. I can't recommend this movie enough. I'm going to talk about the other one that people are comparing this to. Holy shit. Pontypool. If you like Dead Air, which is another one that's going to be my second part of my review, see this fucking movie. It is awesome. Who's the guy that stars in this? Oh, I fucking don't know his name. Steven... No, that's not it. Harry Cole, maybe? I don't know. The main guy on here, you can kind of see him right here, but it's kind of splattered. It's an idea that there's this virus that's spreading through our English language and turning people into semi-rage, zombie, infected type people. Really fucking interesting, really atmospheric, because almost everything is inside this studio, this radio studio that these guys are broadcasting from, because they're the only broadcasting station that's open that's not on the emergency bands, and they're giving a play-by-play around what shit's happening in this Canadian town. Oh, it's really, really good. If I could recommend a movie for you to watch, it's this fucking movie. Only thing is, this movie's fucking rare nowadays. I think it's made in 2004, if I'm not mistaken. And if you want to buy a copy of this, it's like $40, I think, on Amazon. But it is fucking worth it, in my opinion. Awesome film. Another awesome film, and my favorite Clive Barker film, more than Hellraiser, this movie is, because I read the book a couple of times. Well, the book is called Cabal, Nightbreed. Very underrated, in my opinion, Clive Barker film. Awesome film about a town full of monsters, or town full of monsters. Technically, it's a town underneath a cemetery, and this guy kind of dreams about this town, and he goes there and he becomes a monster. And there's like a serial killer doctor that's his psychiatrist coming after him. It's quite interesting. Definitely worth a watch if you haven't seen it. I just appreciate it more because I read the book. Kids movie. Got this from my YouTube user, Super Colton, my super fan. He's an awesome guy. He sends me good shit, and I sent him the same. This one is called A Very Unlucky Leprechaun, starring Warwick Davis. Awesome film. And essentially, he plays in this movie a good version of his Leprechaun character from the evil horror movie version of the Leprechaun, almost. It's a fun kids film. It's definitely a film that you'd watch on St. Patrick's Day for kids. You could find this online for pretty cheap. I think like maybe $15. I would totally recommend it. It's like very cute. Like, you know, it's like he helps out a little girl with her problems, and she's trying to catch the leprechaun the whole movie and stuff like that, but he helps her out with his like lucky trinkets and shit like that. Next is a 90s movie that I got at, where did I get this at? Big Lots. Awesome film. Has I can never say her fucking name right. Jennifer Connelly, said it right, and what the hell's the name? Frank Wally. Career Opportunities. Awesome film. The character, I believe his name's Frank, right here, is a Target janitor. Jennifer Connelly, I'd say her name right, you know what I mean. I think she like falls asleep in the Target, and then shenanigans happen, and then robbers come and rob Target, and they have to save the day. It's quite interesting, John Hughes type film. Actually, it's directed by John Hughes. No, it's produced and written by John Hughes. Very awesome. If you're a fan of John Hughes, check it out. You know, I liked it. Lastly is a movie that I'm sending to the Cinema Snob really quick. And this I probably will review myself. I'm going to start a whole new series with my reviews for bad movies. Called Biker Zombies from Detroit. I watched this the other day with my girlfriend. Oh, she loved it. There's actually maybe only about, in the 90 minutes of this film, 20 minutes of actual zombiness in this movie. The rest of it's like this weird love story, triangle scenario. It's not good. And I love the title here because it's very ironic if you could read it. Evil Never Looks So Bad. I was like, yep, that's right. Evil never looks so bad as Biker Zombies from Detroit. Made by Dead Alive Productions, which I have to check out more of their atrocities. Alright, this is it for my part 1 for my DVD update for, what the hell day is it? November 17th, 2009. Alright.